Hello again, everybody. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Aviation by the Last Shadow Puppets. So, I've practically fallen in love with Arctic Monkeys at this point, and so a lot of people have started requesting and suggesting this artist, the Last Shadow Puppets, because Alex Turner of Arctic Monkeys is also involved in this band, and so a lot of you think I would like them as well. So yeah, this is my first time listening to the Last Shadow Puppets, so I have really high hopes. They can blow me away just as Arctic Monkeys have been doing. So, as I mentioned, this does come as a request. So, as always, if you would like to request something, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get to it. Alright, I'm excited. This is Last Shadow Puppets Aviation. Let's listen. If I can get my headphones good to go. They are good to go. And the song begins now.
Gloomy conga eyes, glum looking beauties, strolling through the opening scene. Where'd you want it? It's your decision, honey. My planet's all yours. Sectoral heterochromia. Aviation in the evening, I can feel it coming on. Mama told me you should stop, but you need to go wrong, or she never gonna get it right. Senorita, well, you need not come coquette close to me, 'cause I can hear you perfectly clear from here. Aviation in the evening, I can feel it coming on. Mama told me you should stop, you need to go wrong, or she never gonna get it right. Elementary hallelujahs, Annalisa's dulcet tones. Aviation in the evening, I just can't leave it alone. I recognize you right above the eyes. The color of the red in your eyes, it takes me on a moonlight drive. It's the way you wing it while you're figuring it out.
Yeah, I like that a lot. You guys were right. I like that a lot. Very involved, I feel like, instrumentally. There was some guitar in there, some piano, some other string instruments, perhaps violin, perhaps I don't know, some other string instruments. But man, it sounded great. Drumming was great. Guitar was great. All the additional instruments that came together just made a very cohesive and enjoyable song. Lead singer here sounded great. I was very curious about the lyrics as well. A lot going on there. So just an overall very enjoyable song to listen to. Kind of just really kept my attention throughout. I was just kind of jamming out and enjoying the song. So wow, this one was a good one. I like this one a lot. So let's break it down like we always do. Let's start with those lyrics. So before I read the lyrics, a little bit of information here. It says on March 16th, the Last Shadow Puppets released Aviation along with a video created by Sam Faramand with Black Sheep Studios. Aviation was originally meant to be a solo song from Miles Kane, who left the Rascals in 2009. When Kane and Alex Turner started working on The Last Shadow Puppets again in 2014, Kane decided that Aviation was worth reworking for their upcoming project, as Kane told Spin. Something about Aviation seemed particularly puppety, so he eventually convinced Simeon Mobile Disco's James Ford, the producer, to come to do it again. In the video, Turner and Kane dig their graves under the watch of a dapper criminal ringleader and a bride, who also appeared in the Everything You've Come to Expect video. Interesting. I'll have to go back and watch that video on my own time, because that sounds like a pretty interesting video there. But yeah, okay, so I see that the lead vocalist is actually Miles Kane, and Alex Turner of Arctic Monkeys is on the electric guitar. He does a fantastic job, by the way. But anyway, let's talk about it. Verse 1, Miles Kane, hot procession, gloomy conga of glum-looking beauties, strolling through the opening scene. Where do you want it? It's your decision, honey. My planet or yours? Sectoral heterochromia. Isn't heterochromia where you have two different colored eyes? I don't know what sectoral heterochromia means. Apparently it's a condition in which one part of the iris is either lighter or darker than the rest. It is fairly common for dogs and cats, but found in less than 1% of humans. This makes it possible that Miles is simply saying this girl is one of a kind rather than describing her irises. Cool. So it's not when you have necessarily two different colored eyes, it's when your eye has almost multiple colors within it. That's pretty crazy. That's what sectoral heterochromia is. Learn something new every day. Thank you, music. Aviation in the evening, I can feel it coming on. Mama told me you should start as you mean to go wrong. Mama told me you should start as you mean to go wrong, or else you're never gonna get it right. Interesting. These are very interesting lyrics, and I feel like they're kind of twisting my mind a little bit. I need to back up a little bit. Hot procession, gloomy conga of glum-looking beauties strolling through the opening scene. Where'd you want it? It's your decision, honey. My planet or yours? Sectoral heterochromia. To me, it sounds sort of like a fashion show or like a play of some sort, but not too sure yet. Aviation in the evening. So like you're leaving on a plane in the evening, I'm guessing. I can feel it coming on. Maybe it's like you're going to leave me at some point. Mama told me you should start as you mean to go wrong, or else you're never going to get it right. I think what that line means is that you should start, when you start something, you should kind of assume that it's going to go wrong. As in, like, you should plan for all the wrong things to happen. That way you have contingencies and backup plans and whatnot, right? So I think that's what it's saying. And I wonder if this is about a girl, again, being like very beautiful, one of a kind, and just having that feeling that something's going to go wrong in the relationship. She's going to leave you or something. Senorita, well, you need not come cokehead close to me, because I can hear you perfectly clear from here. Aviation in the evening, I can feel it coming on. Mama told me you should start as you mean to go wrong, or else you're never going to get it right. Elementary hallelujahs, Annalise's dulcet tone. Aviation in the evening, I just can't leave it alone. I reckon I just might have broke the ice. Not too sure what's going on here. There's a lot of weird kind of word combinations here, right? Like elementary hallelujahs, Annalise's dulcet tone. Aviation in the evening, I just can't leave it alone. I reckon I just might have broken the ice. The colorama in your eyes, it takes me on a moonlight drive. It's the way you wing it while you're figuring it out. Yeah. And so I guess to me it definitely sounds like a story of just very interesting, mysterious girl where it's like, man, I want to be in a relationship with her, but also I'm terrified that she's going to break my heart. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this one. So I think it's pretty cool. As it mentioned here, it did say that it had this sort of puppety feeling. So I wonder if it is. I get it now. Puppety is in like the shadow puppets. I was thinking like puppety as in like someone is pulling the strings on someone else in the song, but no, I misread that. My fault. My mistake. So anyway, yeah, I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a pretty cool song. Lyrically, a lot of kind of weird word combinations and word usage that makes you think, what is he talking about there? But I think regardless of that weirdness, I was able to kind of string together some sort of meaning. And of course, I could be totally off. But I liked it. I liked the lyrics. I thought they were very creative. I thought they really went well with the rest of the song. So lyrically, I got to give it 2 thumbs up. I think as far as the instrumentation goes, I mentioned I really enjoyed the guitar throughout the song. I really liked the kind of piano in there. Bass was good. The drums were good. Really kept a nice rhythm to the song. There was a bit of a string arrangement in there, and that sounded good too. All of it was sort of subtle enough to sort of stay in the background and let the guitar shine through, I think, more than anything. But I think overall the song was very well composed. All the parts moving together, I think, made it a much stronger song and very enjoyable for me. It's very dynamic sounding. So for the instrumentation, I have to give major props. And then on top of that, Miles Kane sounded great. I don't know if I've ever heard him sing before. The name doesn't ring a bell. But his voice did sound familiar, so maybe I have. But he did a great job. And then Alex Turner looks like provided like harmonizing and maybe backup vocals as well. So they sounded great vocally as well. So instrumentally, vocally, got to give them 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed it. And then as far as replay value goes, look, this one's going on the playlist. I mentioned I've basically fallen in love with Arctic Monkeys, and so now to kind of see a different side maybe of Alex Turner or see what else he's involved in, this was also very interesting and very enjoyable. So I'm like, yeah, that's playlist. This is these guys are providing and making songs for me that I'm just like, whoa, this is awesome. I want to hear more. I'm excited. So yeah, huge replay value for me here. It's going on the playlist. I'm repeating it. It's 2 thumbs up. So overall, really enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. I know I've been getting a few other requests for The Last Shadow Puppet, so you'll definitely see more of them on the channel eventually. But hey, feel free to still jump in those comments and tell me some more of their songs that you think I would enjoy. If you enjoyed the music, definitely go support the artist. Go listen to their music wherever you can. One place you should be able to find some Last Shadow Puppets will be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below. Has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. It's a lot of music, guys, but it's a lot of fun. If you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. That's it for me. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.